Every man was once a little boy. Every little boy had his favorite superhero. There were many to choose from: Superman, Batman, Spider-Man, The Flash, and multitudes more. Superheroes emphasize the values that we live for, our well-being, and the well-being of our community. We associate the importance of our views and intangible societal ideas with the extent to which we are prepared to sacrifice or defend them. We consider superhero storylines to be legendary because they stimulate our great belief in courage and selflessness. When we were young, our imaginations are unrestrained and boundless, and everything seems possible. Therefore, as adults, superhero tales enable us to reminisce about the time when we were able to really shut off the outside world and have an epic adventure. Welcome to Relentless Man. In this video today, we are going to help you become your own superhero by destroying self-limiting behavior. Hit the subscribe button, the like button, and the notification bell. Share our channel and look out for our up-and-coming videos. The structure of a good superhero tale is usually predictable. The hero overcomes moral, physical, and emotional obstacles to rescue the day. All of this allows them to become stronger and better individuals. This narrative's familiarity is comfortable. In the craziness of the world around us, individuals are not always seeking escape. They also need a sense of regularity and stability. Superhero tales are like roller coasters. There are many difficulties, but you know that everything will turn out well in the end. Historically, escapism has played a significant role in how superheroes aid us in our daily challenges. The golden age of comics was from 1938 to 1945, which offered us with faultless characters, both physically and mentally, frequently from other realms in which our imaginations might run wild. However, several psychologists and academics have written about the 1960s to the 1990s silver age of comics. This is characterized by the development of imperfect heroes, or individuals who, if not for their abilities, could be us. They battle with vulnerability, trauma, anxiety, and loss, among others. Now, instead of retreating into a battle against a distant universe, we can see how our imperfect heroes address the difficulties we all confront. Ethical issues, loss, what to do in no-win circumstances, and how we may succeed even if we are dealing with our own mental health. All good and well, being a superhero that has super capabilities. But how can the average man destroy his self-limitations and become a real-life superhero? There are real-life superheroes out there who have morphed from being an ordinary man into a Superman with no limitations. I thought I'd solved the problem when really I was creating new ones by taking the path of least resistance. David Goggins. David Goggins has completed over 60 ultra-marathons, triathlons, and ultra-triathlons, often placing in the top 5 and establishing new course records. He previously claimed the Guinness World Record for doing 4,030 pull-ups in 17 hours. Goggins was not always a real-life superhero, and his life reads like a movie script waiting to happen, down to the tear-jerking end. Goggins is the perfect example of a man who overcame his self-limitation beliefs and changed his life trajectory forever. David Goggins' beginnings were difficult, beginning at home. By the age of 8, he had survived a violent and dominating father, a family separation, and poverty. These obstacles manifested themselves as memory and concentration difficulties, as well as a stutter. After moving to Indiana with his mother and brother, David, although having a rough upbringing, yearned for a new beginning. However, Goggins did not expect the misery he would endure during his first days at school. He would be harassed due to his unusual looks and inability to read. After Goggins finished his education, he enlisted in the military. Due to sickle cell anemia, he was unable to join the Air Force's top pararescue squad, and as a result, he felt dejected for a long time. Goggins persevered though. He refused to give up despite the prognosis. He eventually joined the Air Force, albeit as a member of a separate group. This time, he was selected to join the United States Air Force's Tactical Control Party. But after 5 years of service, he left the Air Force. David struggled to meet ends meet. He worked as an exterminator, consumed a great deal of junk food, and put on significant amounts of weight. David's life began to spiral downward, and he began living an unmotivated life. David was inspired by a Navy SEALs documentary he saw one day. The difficulty of becoming a SEAL and the mental and physical fortitude of the program's members gave David something to strive towards. It was at that point that he got the inspiration to shed more than 100 pounds in less than 3 months. He found the motivation and energy to become in shape so that he could apply for the program. David joined a gym to get into shape. On his first day of training, he was unable to run more than a quarter mile. Due to this failure, Goggins came home sobbing and resorted to food for emotional support. Goggins overcame this initial setback, and within 3 months, he successfully reduced his weight to the point that he could apply for the Navy SEALs. As the saying goes, the rest is history. Do some parts of the superhero's story sound familiar? Does your past or present situation make you self-limit your potential to become a real-life superhero? What are the signs of a self-limiting mindset? If you are a typical man, you desire achievement and success in several areas: financial success, relationship success, spiritual success, and many more. However, unconscious negative fundamental beliefs are preventing you from making progress. If you frequently tell yourself these things, you may have a self-limiting mindset. Earning a lot of money is difficult. People with wealth are bad. If I approach gorgeous women, I will be rejected. All women are just interested in a man's wealth. Starting a profitable company is almost impossible. I am not intelligent and never will be. People will dislike my assertiveness. If I be my true self, I will be criticized or judged. I will always be addicted on a certain food, drink, or drug. It is too late for me. My best days are over. Success belongs to everyone else except me. If saying any of these examples, you understand how difficult it may be to eradicate them from your mind. Relentless Man's tips on smashing self-limitation. No one is going to come help you. No one's coming to save you. David Goggins. No matter how many self-help books you read or motivational videos you watch, the work is up to you and only you. We can guide you, but you need to make sure it works for you. Number 1, do not be scared to step outside of your comfort zone. Many men do not let themselves be successful because they choose to play it safe. They like their comfort zones and have no wish to leave them. But success is contingent upon taking the risk and pursuing more. Successful people often exert considerable amounts of effort to realize their potential and attain their objectives. These men often have confidence in themselves and their goals for success. They can endure disappointments and setbacks while remaining steadfast in their mission. They are not scared to go outside their comfort zone. In fact, they are willing to abandon it entirely if they believe it is necessary for their success. Your thinking and self-limiting beliefs may be to blame for your lack of achievement. Therefore, the first step to take is to change your opinion regarding it. Step outside of your comfort zone and get uncomfortable. The human brain is designed for problem solving and success. If you fail, you fail. Failure is a blessing. Grab it with both hands. Number 2, you lack an abundance mindset. Your core beliefs produce a certain reality, and by supporting them, you may feel undeserving of accomplishment. Do you often believe that you are inadequate? Your poor self-esteem stems from these beliefs about yourself. To overcome them, you must act and strive towards success, while simultaneously transforming your mental landscape. Pay special attention to what runs through your mind and your emotions. Otherwise, you will be immobilized by debilitating notions about your ability to achieve success. Before achieving success, you must adopt an abundant mindset. To do this, you must eliminate the self-imposed restrictions that keep you secure inside your comfort zone. You are deserving of success in whatever form it takes, so stop waiting for permission to pursue it. You are prepared, so begin adjusting your thinking now. Number 3, you have not discovered your true self. Finding your authentic self, as opposed to clinging to the persona you have made for others, is a valuable practice for overcoming self-imposed limitations. To accomplish this, recall the time in your life when you were the happiest and most inspired. Spend some time in silent contemplation to determine what is preventing you from experiencing empowerment and peace. It is difficult to find the time to focus on such matters while we are under stress, since we are preoccupied with a multitude of thoughts. The finest ideas emerge in motionless, quiet environments that permit introspective thoughts. Number 4, you forget how much effort is required to achieve success. Prepare for a great deal of hard effort after you have discovered your true self and fashioned the person you want to be. Only practice can lead to proficiency. The notion of challenging work might be frightening and intimidating. In fact, many see it as a terrible burden. But if your determination derives from your own self, you will have the strength to withstand the exercise. Otherwise, a million more obstacles will appear to prevent you from reaching your desired destination. Intrinsic motivation is the single most powerful motivator that motivates individuals to pursue achievement, but the knowledge that hard effort will follow is also crucial. Number 5, you dwell on your failures. Many individuals spend time pondering why they have not attained the success they believe they are entitled to. Typically, the blame is solely theirs. Instead of concentrating on the future, they are preoccupied with their past mistakes and disappointments. Consider the following if you are having problems moving on from past failures. Success demands failure. Failure is a necessary step on the road to success. Failure does not exclude the possibility of future success. It simply implies that you will not succeed every time you attempt anything. But failures allow you to modify your mindset and acquire new talents, therefore opening the way to success. Expect obstacles along the path to success, but do not let them deter you. Instead, let these failures serve as a test. You will demonstrate your desire for achievement and the strength of your vision. Perseverance, diligence, and dedication are the defining characteristics of success. Number 6, you are unsure about your goals. Do not spend time sitting on the sidelines and waiting for opportunities to fall into your lap. Determine what you want and ensure you comprehend why you want it. How much you are prepared to give up getting something better. When you know what you want, that equation ceases to be a restriction and becomes quite easy to solve. By following a route in which you have a strong interest, you will also minimize the possibility of burnouts. Number 7, your standards are too low. If you are the cause of your greatest restrictions, consider raising the bar to encourage yourself and push yourself to do more. Even if you fall short of your aim, you will be sufficiently driven to move closer. Consequently, you will exceed your prior expectations and favorably surprise yourself about your capacity for accomplishment. Do not be scared to establish a higher standard. By doing so, you eliminate a significant obstacle that prevents your success. Number 8, you use negative language. The way you say and think about yourself has a significant impact on your capacity to achieve your objectives. When you use phrases such as "I could never" or "this is impossible," you are really using the language of restriction. It makes no sense to give permanent meanings to things that are always changing. Be mindful of the words you choose to explain your vision and objectives. You may already be blocking your own success at the stage of defining yourself through action. Number 9, you choose the wrong personalities to surround yourself with. Remember that you are the total of the people you associate yourself with. Therefore, you should strive to surround yourself with those who are more devoted, hardworking, and successful than you. These individuals will motivate you to do better. If the people you associate with make you feel inadequate, you will not be motivated to progress and will hit a plateau in your own growth rapidly. Accordingly, you will set lesser goals for yourself and eventually find yourself constrained. Being the largest fish in a tiny pond is not advantageous in the long run. Therefore, you must surround yourself with people that challenge you, stimulate you, and give you that additional push to improve. You will become more concerned with keeping up with them than your own limits. There are many other ways to start breaking down the barriers of self-limitation. Start with one, perfect it, and move on to mastering the next. Spider-Man needed to learn to shoot webs before he could swing with them. I don't stop when I'm tired, I stop when I'm done. David Goggins. There is no time like the present to start realizing that the only limitations in this life are the ones you set for yourself. Get in your head, tell yourself that you can do anything, achieve anything, or be anyone you want. There are no limitations for a relentless man. Thank you for watching Relentless Man. Hit the subscribe button, the like button, and the notification bell. Please share our channel and look out for our up and coming videos. Until next time, guys.